What's up, everybody? This is TQ. I am here at Sloan Academy Pinecrest, and this is the You Are Athlete Youth Football Camp. This is Coach Wood.
Yes, sir.
Coach Wood started out today with some valuable information for our student athletes out there. You've had several kids of yours that went to D1, that went to college at different levels,
Yes.
and you were talking about how different it was in the beginning as opposed to what it is now with the transfer portal, NIL, and we try to post this to our kids. We do a lot of the high school football out here in the city. Please go through your experience as opposed to how it was then and how it is now.
I mean, basically, it all came down to film and grades. Everyone knows that. You got good film, you got grades, you're going to get recognized. Then it's changed to the social media side of it. You had to start doing more promoting yourself and marketing yourself. Back from just passing out CDs and so on, or DVDs or your holiday tape. But of course, the time have changed. And now we're into that stage where social media is huge, right? So now how do I get seen? Now how I get recognized? Now it's social media, and they're putting it out there everywhere. When my son came up, the one that my son played at the University of Notre Dame, it wasn't that hard.
Right.
You know, you got good film, you got grades, you got 25 scholarship, you play for a prestigious college, you get a 4-year degree, you move on, you got a good career. Some go to NFL, some don't.
Right.
The NFL is a dream, a college degree is a reality.
Yes.
We know that.
Yes.
But now the game have changed. It used to be a time where they say, hey, 1% will get an NFL. Now they're saying 1% will get into a Power 4 football now. So what do? How do we fix that? Well, NFL, if you don't get an NFL, what you got to do? Get a college degree, go get a job, live your career, and have a great life. That's supposed to be the expectation. But now it's going to change. Now we're going to the college, and now that game have changed. Now I'm saying let's not go to Power 4. If we can't, let's just find a way to go to school. Get in school, get your education still. Because we know that the mindset has changed from football to Moneyball, because it's all about the money. So you got to know what is important. Because one thing not going to change is the word student before athlete. Because you still got to go to school, still got to graduate high school, and you still got to go to college, you still got to get your grade, it's still a qualification, you still got to have 2.0. So that's not going to change at all.
Right.
So if they start putting the money before the academic, it's going to hurt a lot of athletes. So I tell them all the time, still focus on being a student athlete, and the money shall come. Whether the money gonna come in because you're a Power 4, or the money gonna come when you get an NFL, or the money gonna come when you run a Fortune 500 company.
There it is.
You have to weigh out the options, and that's the way I instill all my athletes back at home in Florida, or I still instill my kids, because it's totally different. Having a son, and one son played at Washington State too, and then I come down and got a daughter that played volleyball at University of North Carolina, Greensboro. Well, guess what? She had to go into the portal. It was tough. It was tough going to that portal.
Speak about the portal, because a lot of our kids feel like that's the holy grail, right? If you don't get on the field this year, I'm just going to get in the portal and I'm going to get picked up. Talk about the sheer numbers and the ratio of people that get into the portal thinking that they're going somewhere else, and the ones that get stuck there.
I just got off the phone with Coach Sand from the University of Citadel. Then I'm talking to Chad Scott from the University of West Virginia. Then I'm talking to Tim Salem at Pitt, and I asked him one question. Is it good to go in the portal or not? He said it come to three things. One, you just did not do a great job that year, and the coach decide you're going in the portal. That's one. You got to remember that. It ain't all on the kids.
There you go.
Number two, you feel like, because you had an amazing year, that you can go somewhere else and get more money. Moneyball.
Right.
Okay, that's another one, right?
Yeah.
And then there's the last one. You got injured. You got hurt. You didn't play. What you gonna do? Then I brought all the other guys in. So you say, well, all three of them, they go in the portal. The problem with going in that portal is you might not come out.
There it is.
Today, there's over 8,000 athletes in the portal for football.
Y'all hear that? Just for football, 8,000.
9,336 for volleyball. Another 8,000 for basketball. See, everybody focus on football because that's the cream of the crop, that's the money maker. But at the same time, every sport going through the exact same thing. My daughter went to that portal. I was scared. I prayed every day, please keep me from having to pay for college, because she was on a full scholarship. She walked in the room. She was 2-time SoCon, 2-time Academic All-American, 3rd year, 2 surgeries, recruiter over her, new coach, losing season. Coach said, my daughter, she's frustrated. You can't play for us. You got to move on. We got to go in the portal. We praying. We goes in the portal, and next thing you know, we see girls from Miami, Hurricane, Ohio, USC, Oregon in the portal in the same position. Where are we going? And I told her, you better go where you can finish out your education to be a nurse, because that's your ultimate goal.
There it is.
God was good. We had like 6, 7, 8 Division II She had a couple of Big East interests, and Norfolk State said, we'll give you a D1 full scholarship to play for us because we know your talent, we understand. Come help us be great.
Praise God for that, man.
That was a blessing all day long. Every day I call her and say, did you see the portal? She said, Dad, we're so blessed.
Yes.
Well, the portal is tough. So they got to make an ultimate decision, should they go in that portal or not. But I will give them advice. Do your homework before you go in the portal. Get someone to help you. Sign up for the recruiting sites. Go to the post-grad camp. Do everything you can to make sure you got a plan B.
Yes.
Plan B. Because some school put you in the portal, and some say you ain't got to go in the portal, but you can't play football, but they'll pay for your school. I had a kid at Purdue. You can go to school here, but you can't. You can't play football for it, but we'll pay for it. That's
wow.
amazing.
Yeah, that's big.
Power 4 school give you a $300,000 scholarship, but don't play football, but just go to school. I like that they at least give you that money.
Absolutely.
Them to Wake Forest, them to Purdue, them to Georgia Tech. These are schools that have a living one class and kind of football. Them the school that got the 40-year degree versus the 4-year degree.
Right.
They understand that they looking for men of the future that can come back and be great and represent their college when all said and done.
Yes.
So then there's kids that call me and say, Coach, I want to go in the portal. I'm like, why? Well, I had a good year. I think I can go. Yeah, son, you had a D3 school.
There it is.
Where you going?
Right.
I had a kid at NIA. Coach, I want to transfer. You only had one offer out of high school. Where you're going, you in NAIA. So it's tough. So we just got to make sure they have the right guidance and make sure they understand what it's all about. Especially coming NIL, that's crazy. You know,
this man has seen it from both sides as a parent, as a coach. I hope y'all listen. We really wanted to get this interview because he was talking some real good stuff out there. This is what we're trying to explain to all of our student athletes out here. It is not easy. Pay attention to being a student before an athlete. We love you. Thank you so much, Coach Wood.
Appreciate it. Thank you for having me.